Bruce Litton's on the phone. Bruce is a Nitro funny car racer driving an 8,000 horsepower Nitro-powered funny car capable of speeds in excess of 250 miles an hour. Just a Sunday drive for you, huh, Bruce?
Yeah, pretty much so. It's not as fast as my other car. I've got a top fuel dragster too, so they both keep you pretty busy.
So which one are you bringing to Cordova this weekend?
I'm bringing the funny car. I'm actually on tour right now. We are. I haven't been home since June. We've been running the top fuel car, and I just got finished last night at Englishtown, New Jersey, and we just left there at 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're heading across the country right now, heading back to my shop, which is based in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we're going to pick up the funny car and switch trailers and head to Cordova, and we'll be there tomorrow.
Can't wait to see you, man. Now, the quarter-mile time of 5.7 seconds, that's unfathomable to me. I can't even imagine how that is. How in the world do you pull that off?
Yeah, it's not that hard. I've been pretty fortunate. I've been blessed to be able to do this a long time. This is my 43rd year of racing, and you kind of not so much used to it, but everything slows down to you a little bit, and so you got plenty of time to think about what's going on, what field, what the car's doing, and keep the car in the groove and hit the shift point, and then hopefully have a good ET out of it.
Now, your 74 Vega-bodied nostalgia Nitro funny car. Why did you choose the Vega model, Bruce?
Well, the Vega was actually the very first car I ever owned as my street car as a kid was a Vega. And then my brother had a Vega funny car back in the 70s, and that was just kind of a natural choice. So I just wanted to do that to remember me being a kid and honor my brother's past racing career.
It's funny, the cars we kind of latch onto. I remember those little Bubba Honda Civics, those little bubble cars, and I like those for some reason. I don't know why. When I was a kid, they weren't the fanciest car in the world, but and neither was the Vega for that matter, right?
Oh no! I mean, there was more Vega race cars than more Vega street cars for that matter. So they were just a small little car, and then they kind of come and gone before you knew it.
You have more than 50 national event victories in top fuel and a Hall of Fame driver. Bringing those skills to Cordova Raceway this weekend. What's it like, Bruce, to be one of the top drivers of the International Hot Rod Association? I bet those guys are just like brothers to you.
Oh, absolutely. I've got personal friends there. I've been there for a long time, and even the racers and stuff are good friends of mine. And I love coming to Cordova. Cordova is like my one of my favorite tracks I get to go to. We run the World Series there, and then it's just a great track. You always like the tracks that you have success at. So I've been fortunate to win a few races there, and I love going back there.
Now, if you break it down for us, Bruce, what's it going to take to win this race?
It's going to take a really, really fast, consistent car. This particular race has got the best cars in the country. There's so many past champions in this one field just trying to get into the A-car field that you're gonna have to be stellar just to get in the field. So once you get in the field, I think anybody have a chance of winning it. So my main concern is to go out and to make two really good consistent passes on Friday night, and I hopefully we'll be in the top 8.
And, Bruce, a lot of race fans have been clamoring for these tickets we've been giving away on our website and on the air. Now, if you break it down, that transition from 20 years of top fuel to driving into that funny car, the Vega car now, what's that like when you do that transition?
Well, they're completely different. I've actually only been driving the funny car this whole season, and then I drove the funny car all the season until we switched back to the top fuel car in the last month or so, and there are so much difference between them. And the one car runs 250 mile an hour. The Vega runs 250 mile an hour, and the top fuel car can run 320, 325 mile an hour. So So there's quite a bit of speed difference, but they drive completely different, being that the motors in the front and the funny car and the motors in the rear and the top fuel car, they sound completely different. And, just you just got to really pay attention, what you're doing, and hopefully it works out good for you.
Let's hope so. Now, Bruce, I was at Disney World a couple years back, and they had this simulator on this flight to Mars, and it really felt, I don't know what they did to my, my stream of consciousness, but it felt like I was in a spaceship for a moment. Is there really some sort of simulator out there in the technology that we have today that could really capture the feeling of 250 miles an hour in a vehicle, or is that something that you just got to be Bruce to feel?
I don't know. I tell you what, now a lot of people don't think about it. It's one thing to run 250 mile an hour, but then it's another thing to run 250 mile an hour in the dark. And even though the track's well lit and stuff, you still got a black track that's got a lot of glue on it and makes it shiny, and you got to keep it in the groove, and you just got to really, really pay attention. And as far as the simulator, I don't think there's a simulator out there. They got all simulators for a lot of things, but I've never seen one for a funny car yet. So and the big difference is when they start the motor and they drop the body down on you, you're kind of in your own little tunnel, and it's a pretty unique feeling. It's a feeling that I like to see everybody get to try once in their life.
Yeah, no, we'll see. Maybe someday, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, you probably have the qualities of being one of the best funny car drivers out there. It just doesn't tap yet,
So it's distracting to drive in the dark, with the even though the track is lit, like you said, but then also probably distracting with all the hotties hanging out. There's usually hotties hanging out in the pit.
Now, right now, it takes like 6 guys to run this car, and the only hottie they are is they're hot and sweaty and oily, But it just you get up there, and this is what we do for a living, and this this is what we've done. This is what I've done most of my whole life, and
right.
We're real serious about it, and it just you go out and do your best, and hopefully it shakes out at the end of the day.
It is a serious business. It is Cordova, and it is this weekend, the Summer Nationals. Bruce, thanks for taking a couple of minutes, and best of luck to you, man.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Come out and see us. I'd like to see everybody come out, and we got shirts, and we got cards. We handout cards that we give away. It's a great time. There's so many famous funny cars that's going to be there this weekend. It's just a great time for any spectator, any fan of the sport. They need to come out and see them.
Bruce Litton in the U.S. Mail Nitro Funny Car, making that Vega go 250 miles an hour. Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you. You have a great day.